What's up, YouTubers and boxing fanatics? This is 17 Brandick with a Keeping It Real Boxing Show. This is my prediction for Cotto versus Manny Pacquiao. Um, this prediction is very harder than what people think. If you think Miguel Cotto is going to end up on the canvas like Ricky Hatton or end up on the stool quitting like Oscar De La Hoya, then you're wrong. Now, not saying Manny Pacquiao will knock Miguel Cotto out, because in my opinion, I think he will knock Miguel Cotto out. That goes to show you, I already told you my prediction. I got Manny Pacquiao winning this fight, but I have to get into details why. We can't, us as boxing fans can't just sit here and say who's going to win without a reason. You got to have reason behind why you think a person is going to win. Miguel Cotto's last three performances. First, Antonio Margarito. Regardless of what Antonio Margarito had in his gloves, Miguel Cotto started backing up the 6th round of the fight. Before he was ever knocked out, 5 rounds later in that fight, he was being backed up the 6th round of the fight. 6th round of the fight, he was tired and fatigued. And as you see, Miguel Cotto, when you put him against a fighter who's going to bring it to him, Miguel Cotto's going to go in there and fight. He's going to have a war with you. Now, if Miguel Cotto is smart enough to stay back and play it smart. Don't go in and try to prove a point like you did against Antonio Margarito. Go in and fight a smart fight. You know what I'm saying? Go in and fight a smart fight. If you got to clinch, clinch. If you got to backpedal to being safe move for a little bit, then do it. If that's what's going to make you win a fight. When he fought Jennings, he looked great offensively. You've seen it then and there. When he fought Joshua Clottey, I don't think anybody can look good against Joshua Clottey. Joshua Clottey has a peekaboo type style. He keeps his hands propped. He keeps his body guarded, his head guarded, and he throws punches from unorthodox spots sometimes. And I have to call the mag. Sorry about that. And in my opinion, Miguel Cotto, he looked it all right in that fight against Joshua Clottey. But something that I was mad about, I'm like, oh, he backpedaled the second half of the fight. What he did was play it smart. He won the fight, didn't he? Backpedaling, he won the fight. He played it smart. So that goes to show you, he grew a little bit mentally in his head. He sees now, you don't have to go in there and try to prove a point against a guy who's bigger, stronger, and who can absorb more punches than what you can. And is able to knock you out if you're fighting that type of fight. So, my question is to Miguel Cotto, is he going to fight a smart fight? Is he going to go in there and fight a smart fight, or is he going to go in there and create a war zone like he did against Antonio Margarito? Because as we know, as of right now, Manny Pacquiao has enough power to knock Miguel Cotto out. And vice versa, Miguel Cotto has enough power to knock Manny Pacquiao out. But in my opinion, if these two go in and exchange punches, which men will go down? Which one of these men will go down first? Which one of these two men got more pop in their punch? You know what I'm saying? Who's able to hurt one another first? If it does end up being a war zone type of fight like Miguel Cotto had against Antonio Margarito. That's the hardest question right there. This is why. Manny Pacquiao, if you look, and it was a fight he had maybe back in 97, 98. He fought some guy, and the guy dropped him with a body shot. First round of the fight, not even 10 seconds went by. Guy comes out right in the Philippines, where he's from, came out, boom! It was a left hook to the rib cage. Put Manny Pacquiao down. Manny Pacquiao had to be carried out of that fight. Okay? And if I'm correct, it was a championship debut fight. And it was a couple other times Manny Pacquiao got dropped, but that one impressed me the most. because it goes to show that even the toughest type of fighters like Manny Pacquiao can be dropped. And I know people are gonna say, "Oh, that was old." Well, you gotta remember, it was a championship fight, and against somebody who was much smaller than him and didn't have nearly as much pop in their punch as Miguel Cotto. And one spot Miguel Cotto likes to target is your body. So if Miguel Cotto can go in and fight a smart fight and apply pressure to Miguel Cotto's body, he could take Manny Pacquiao out. Miguel Cotto could take Manny Pacquiao out. But if Miguel Cotto comes in and tries to exchange with Manny Pacquiao, I have to say, will win the fight. And will win the fight by a devastating TKO victory. He will knock Miguel Cotto out. But I'm going to have to go on the safe side right now. This is where my mind is at. This is where my prediction's at. I want Miguel Cotto to win. But as of right now, it's very hard for me to say Miguel Cotto's going to win. Miguel Cotto hasn't been that impressive to me since after the Margarito win. Not even that much against Jennings. Just something doesn't look right with Miguel Cotto when he steps in the ring. It ain't that same magnitude that when he used to step in the ring, and it's going to be fireworks from him. And that can even make him better, even make him smarter or worse against Manny Pacquiao. So we will have to wait and see. But we know where Manny Pacquiao is at right now. And Manny Pacquiao, in my opinion, is going to win this fight in under 5 rounds against Miguel Cotto. I will go as far as 6 rounds. But I really think I see Miguel Cotto hurt plenty of times in his career before. And Manny Pacquiao is the type of fighter, once he hurts you, he's going to finish you. So if Manny Pacquiao comes into this fight ready, he will win. If Miguel comes into this fight smart enough not to go in there and trade with Manny Pacquiao, he has a great chance of winning this fight. So that's my prediction, Manny Pacquiao, and I'll holler at y'all. Peace.